What's going on, everybody? It's Seth with MK Carpet Cleaning, and I wanted to give you a preview of our work van and show you kind of the outside and the inside. This van we actually bought from a local carpet cleaner in the area, and they had a wrap on it when we bought it from them, and they had taken it off, obviously, and it left a little bit of spots and stuff on the van from when a lot of times happens when a wrap has been on for a long time. And also on the roof there was some rust. So we ended up getting the van painted and had our logo added to the side. And you can see it looks pretty good. There's a logo right there. And the guy who painted it did a great job. It looks like a brand new van, besides the hubcaps, obviously, but everything else looks pretty good. That is our propane tank for our Judson, our little giant heater, I should say, 4HT. And right here's where we have our solution reel. We have 150 feet on there. We keep 50 feet loose. Most of the time we hang it in the van, but actually have this sitting in the front seat because we used it this afternoon for a job. And right there some of our brushes that we use with our 175. We don't have a CRB yet. We're probably more than likely going to purchase one at the end of the year. We're going to wait and see what the write-offs for our taxes are going to look like before we make that purchase, though. And up there is our Gandhi wand, and right beside it is our Talon grout brush, the manual brush. And right there is our must-have, the Silador. We get a lot of compliments on it, so that's definitely something that we have to have. Eventually I want to hang it over there in that corner, but for right now it's hanging right there. It's kind of in the way too. Right there is one of our blowers. We have some extra ones we keep in the building. I just keep one on there. And in that black box is some miscellaneous items and some towels and stuff. There's our 360i, there's a vacuum cleaner, and then there's our Talon grout cleaner. Don't get to use that often, believe it or not. Seems like here lately there's not been that many jobs for Talon grout. It's been mostly carpet and upholstery, so maybe that'll turn around soon. There's our ProChem wand. It's a really good wand. We like it. And then I'm not going to show many of the chemicals that we have, but I will show our favorite, which is Sager's one. Just love that product. It does a great job. And here's a little spotter bag that we have. I had a spotter kit that came in like a lunchbox type of bag looking thing, and I replaced it with this. I like this a lot better. Open, and I can carry a lot more things such as tools, and as you can see there, my blocks for furniture and stuff like that. And this is the that little orange hose right there is what I use for the filter hooking up to the machine, and then that black hose is the 1.5 cheater hose. I think on that reel we have right at 225 feet of vacuum hose. More than enough. And there's the Hydroforce. Kind of slide that in right there for right now. Again, I just got the van not too long ago, so I'm still working on how everything is set up and trying to figure out how we like it. And again, there's the logo on the other side. And here's the beast, the Judson TNT. Now this thing isn't the prettiest thing to look at, but this thing is a great machine, easy to work on, simple to run. If you hire somebody new, you can train them how to use this thing and just probably, 1 or 2 times using it, they'll be good to go. It's got a 45 blower on it, 1200 psi. Right there is the freshwater tank. And that's the only thing I've had any trouble with was that the pressure regulator was leaking, but all it was some bolts that were loose, and had to add some Teflon to them and get them tightened up, and everything's good now. But again, there's the freshwater tank, 65 gallons it holds, and it's nice because my other, I had an electric truck mount before that, which is a really good machine, and having to hook up the water to people's houses, that is one less headache I have to worry about now. But what you're looking at now is the Little Giant 4HT. Again, I had the electric truck mount, and I also had an electric heater. So going from the electric heater to the 4 LT Little Giant is just a huge difference, to say the least. I mean, you go from having to baby the wand to get heat to having constant heat. Just whenever you need it with the trigger down. I mean, I don't think it'd ever run out of heat unless you run out of propane, obviously. And right there's the hose that we use to hook up to the freshwater tank if we run out. But typically, man, I can go 3 or 4 jobs and not have any issues. And that right there is the 120-gallon waste tank that we have. And again, just an awesome thing. So this is basically it. I'll quit talking. This is our setup, Jetson TNT, and thanks for watching.